Hello and welcome to the next in the series of videos about Db2 administration tools and its functions. In this short video, we're going to have a look at how you can generate utilities for either a single object, multiple objects, and how we can use templates, etc. Okay, so let's have a look at some big spaces. So we're going to generate a utility for this PGA table space, and to do that, there are multiple ways you can do it. If you have a look at the possible commands, you can, if you know what utility you want to run, and you know its code, you can type it in. Or you can do what I do each time and type in utility. So this brings up a list of utilities that are suitable for the object you're applying the command against. So for this table space, we can do copies, repairs, run stats, recovers, etc. We can do standard maintenance, which is a copy followed by a real followed by run stats. And we'll see in a minute how we can specify utilities and templates. So we're just going to do a simple copy. So option C, and you can get presented with the options that you want that you could choose. So full copy, yes, we're going to have one, check pages, etc. So just hit enter, and here we go. We have the copy commands, and we have the JCL to execute that command. And that's it. See, I'm writing out to a data set, which is a GDG. If I go back, I've got the option to define GDGs to copy data sets. And that's all very good. I could decide that I want to use a template. So if I go into TU to specify template usage, I'm given a list of options, and I'm going to use the copy DDN. So I can have a look and see which one I'm going to use, and I've selected the TC copy one. But these are a list of the templates available. So I need to switch this on, so I'm going to toggle it on and come back and do the copy again. And there we have the template, the short DSN, and then we've got the copy table space. So that is using that to generate the templates. Further down, we could generate a work statement list. I've got yes to generate the template statements here. And I've got the list customized Db2 utility options so that every time I invoke one, I am going to see the options I could use. So for example, let's have a look at real. All of the options I may or may not want to use, and I can select those, and that will change these statements. If I have more than one line command, well, let's do this. The utility is also a primary command. So if I do util here, and I'm going to do a copy again, this will generate using templates. So here we go, one for each one of those in the list. And remember that if I want to take things away from the list, I can use minus to reduce the list. If I was to put two utils here, I would go through the process for one utility twice. So I would get the first set of JCL, and then I'd be presented with the options to do the second one. Because I could be doing a copy against the first one, I could be doing a real against the second one. So again, fairly self-explanatory. So I showed you the templates. These are all controlled by option 5. So manage the template usage, or I can specify the template. So let's have a look at the TU. That's where you've just seen. So this is the screen you get shown. If I want to have a look at manage the templates, so these are all the templates that I have defined. So if I want to edit this one, so here's the template. and what type of unit, where's it going, and how do you make up the DSN name, and you get shown what's in there. So you can go through, you can define these, and then people can use these as and when they like. You can also define listfs here. So I've got a listf here for just an app, and if I go and edit it, it's so I'm going to include table spaces, databases that have this pattern. So that's great, and then I can do UT, and then I can do a C against it, and that's going to include all of the objects in that database as a listf, and I could submit that. So as I said, you'll be presented with a list of utilities relevant to the objects that you are looking at. So if we were to go into a table, I could do a util against here. So I can unload it using unload, reorg external, or I can load it. So I'm going to use the unload. And I've asked for template statements. And here we go. You saw I had a template unload dataset, and I can do on that. And again, I can do it from a primary command or a line command. So I said it would be a short video, very simple ways of doing things. And if you go into here, if you go in and have a look at these options, they'll have all the options that you want to be able to use. So I think that is about all. A very short video on how to generate utilities. Thank you very much for listening.